Sorry I'm late. Um, Gee, okay. Here I am. Sort of. I completely forgot. I'll be right back. Okay. It's such a nice day that I was outside enjoying the fresh air and sunshine until one of my loyal listeners reminded me but in a Facebook message which I got on my phone. I know I've been shooting for noon on Saturdays, and here it is 1 o'clock. But it's such a nice day that I was outdoors enjoying the fresh air and sunshine. Oh, and by the way, the hat says, when God made me, he was just showing off. I started wearing hats because I was losing my hair, and the doctor said I should wear a hat to avoid getting sunburn on my scalp, which would accelerate the hair loss. One of the hazards of old age. Anyway, I can't stay on for long. There is a lot to do around here. I've rearranged part of the house, but you can't see it from here. Kind of clean things up a bit too. But there's always more to do. More and more and more. It never ends. Anyway, so here I am finally indoors. I cannot do a live video from my phone or my tablet because I don't have 1,000 followers yet. Once I do, I can take the phone or the tablet outside and do a live YouTube from there and show you my garden. I guess I could try to do a recorded tour, but right now it's such a mess I don't want to show it to you. The heavy snows came late and bent over some rose bushes and other things, and the bear helped. When the snow was really high, the bear climbed my chain link fence. So, of course, that top bar is all bent, and the rose bush behind it is bent over too. But it appears that the bear gave up because of the thorns on the rose bush. So the bear gave up and went away. Bears primarily get into the garbage, but I wouldn't want to run into one, especially not in the middle of the night. So I basically don't go out after dark, or if I have to, I take the Billy Club sized flashlight and my phone. Let me show you the flashlight. If I can figure out where I put it. Huh, I don't know where I put it. It's what I get for cleaning things up. I lose things. Um, Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Okay, where the heck did I put it? Okay. Well, I'll show you some other time. It's a mag light. It isn't the big 4 or 5 battery size. It takes 3 D cells, but it's just the right size and weight for me. I wouldn't want to use it as a billy club because it would almost certainly break the light bulb. I'm going to have to find it before it gets dark. But for now, I'll just uh, forget it. Anyway, we're still on lockdown. Some states are beginning to open up. Our county parks have a limited opening. You can hike, you can walk around uh, as long as you wear them or keep a mask handy and practice social distancing. But I think you can even fish, but I wouldn't eat the trout out of our lake until they take care of the algae problem. Uh, let's see, no hiking, no barbecues, no large gatherings, no contact sports. But you can walk around on the trails as long as you don't get closer than 6 feet to anyone that you don't live with. Um, well, that's anyone for me. I live alone with a cat, and um, apparently every cat in the neighborhood wants into my house because I feed my cat. What else is there? Um, I don't know. I haven't made much progress on the exegesis. I got kind of sidetracked. Going down rabbit holes isn't always productive, and there is a great deal of research involved, not only in reading the exegesis of Philip K. Dick, but also in researching the topics upon which he touches. Lots of topics. I kind of know Greek myth, but I don't like to um, put it down in this particular book without a good reference that I can cite, so you can check me out and make sure I got it right. Let's see, what else is there? Um, our churches have gone to YouTube and Facebook to do live videos since we aren't allowed to congregate. Same with the synagogues. I've heard complaints that they are not closing down mosques, but I don't know that for a fact. I haven't heard it from a reliable source. But I imagine there would be a huge protest if the mosques are closed, so we'll see. My fifth attempt at making bread actually gave me something edible. I've eaten all of that bread, so I went for number 6, but the top crust came out a little weird. It's like waves on the ocean, like breakers coming into shore. Something went wrong there, but it tastes good. I can have my favorite toast with either my homemade jam or cinnamon and sugar. Oh, and I still have plenty of flour for making bread or whatever, even though I had to toss out one bag of flour because it was full of bugs. Now, when I was a kid, mom would just go ahead and sift the flour into the food anyway, saying we were getting extra protein. And if things were desperate like that, I would do the same. But I'm not desperate. I have plenty. and it does make a nice addition to a garden bed. I do a lot of gardening, and I'm not always successful. Looking to see what that is. Oh, my picture on my screen is backwards, so things look kind of weird. Anyway, I bought a pink bandana to use instead of a face mask, but I cannot find it. I blame the cat. She must have thought that it was a toy, and she's hidden it somewhere. um, hmm. But I still have a couple disposable masks. Anyway, I'm just really sorry that I'm an hour late. Well, Sleepy Dave, hello there. Sleepy Dave reminded me, or I never would have come on YouTube. I hope the connection stays stable. It took some doing to get a connection. I farm delivered some produce today, and I went halves on it with a neighbor. So, oh, that isn't my phone. It's a car horn outside. Anyway, I had to, sort things and take her half. The connection seems better today than usual. Amazing. Anyway, so I have some beets and potatoes and fresh strawberries, some green leafy lettuce, a couple of clementines, which are like tangerines, and my neighbor wanted the kale, so I gave her all of it. I don't consider kale. No, it wasn't kale. I'm sorry. Neither one of us wanted kale. They gave us Swiss chard, and I don't consider that edible. But my neighbor says if you prepare it properly, it's a lot like spinach. Ah, Mr. Sugar Patch is here. Awesome. Welcome in. I don't know what to talk about today. I didn't prepare because I forgot. There's all this fresh air and sunshine outside. Huh, Tora? Come say hi to the people. Come here. Come here, sweetie. Just for a second, say hi to the people. See the kitty in the computer? Yeah. Yes. Okay, you can hop down. She isn't a very sociable cat. I just don't like Swiss chard. I'll take it any day over kale. Oh, and the other thing we didn't want was arugula. Some people call it rocket. It's that disgusting, it, sorry excuse for lettuce that can actually, if you try to eat it raw, it can actually give you like a paper cut on your mouth. No, thank you. And I got what they call golden beets. They're, they're beets, but they aren't red. So I can't like dye my hair with it. They're yellow with kind of red around the top a little bit. The stems are not red.